What's up, everybody? So, we're officially going from bad to worse in news. So, as you see, we're in a hotel. We're right now the same hotel. We're still in Motel 6, which is good news for right now, right? And if we get the money, because every day we have to beg every day for money for a hotel every day, right? Okay, but even so, we're at the point now that even if we beg for money for a hotel at this Motel 6, they informed us this morning when we got this room that starting, I think they said June 14th or something like that, that they're completely booked for a month, a whole month, from June 14th to like July 14th or something like that, for 2 beds. We have to have 2 beds. If you have a certain amount of occupants, you have to have a certain amount of beds. So we have 2 adults and a child, so you can't just get like say one queen bed. They don't allow that. I think it's like state law, or I don't know what it is, or if it's a hotel rule. Whatever the rule is, we have to have 2 beds, right? So anyhow, they're not going to have 2 beds anymore after that point. They're all booked up, they said, right? And we kind of knew this was coming because we've been told by several people, including people who work here and bus drivers and stuff like that, that apparently a lot of people come here to this area, to the Tri-Cities area in Washington, for vacation, and for I think like migrants come here for like working, like I don't know, fields or something. A lot of people come here for whatever reason, not permanently, temporarily, to either work or vacation or whatever it is, and so of course they get hotels, and so as is the case, the hotels get booked up, and B, that also makes the hotel prices go higher, which has kind of been happening, but they said it could go even higher, right? So, regardless of the higher prices, which is again bad news in itself, the other bad news is they just are not going to have any 2 bedrooms. So I think Wednesday, we looked up to Wednesday. That's the last day that we could get any kind of bedroom. And even this one that we currently got, it doesn't even have a fridge or a microwave. So this room is just beds and a toilet and a shower. That's it. Well, I mean, there's TV, but as far as, so, we can't even cook. They have a microwave up front, so if we happen to get something frozen, could go use that microwave. And then, as I told you guys a long time ago, we bought that the plug-in cooker. So you just plug in the wall, and it's an electric, whatever, cooker thing. So we have that, but yeah, so no microwave and no fridge. That really hurts because it's not like you can keep like meats or anything like overnight or whatever. It's just gonna, like, say we bought bacon or something at night. It's not gonna, well, it could potentially spoil if you just leave it out overnight. But anyhow, that's kind of a minor problem. We're not worried. I mean, you can find food. We could find some kind of packaged food or something. That's not the bigger problem. The bigger problem is on Wednesday. Basically, on Wednesday, they're not going to have any more rooms available, or 2 bedroom rooms available. So we have to leave on Wednesdays. Is the point of my rambling, and go somewhere else. And where is that somewhere else is the problem. And like I said, every day we have to beg for money, right? So even if today is Monday, got to beg today, and then tomorrow for the next day. And even if we get all the money up into Wednesday, okay, that's fine. Just assume that we could do that. That's fine. And we could get to Wednesday. We could get hotel to Wednesday. Just say, right? Okay. Well, where are we gonna go on Wednesday? The reason we go to Motel 6 is because it's cheaper than pretty much any other hotel. There may be some cheap ones, but they're like really, really, like, I mean, you got to worry about like bug infestations or crime or whatever. But even though some of those are expensive too, especially, like I said, this is like the season where people come. It's the summer. People come here. I don't know what the heck they do. They go to the lakes. They go fishing. They go hunting. I don't know what the heck they do here. A lot of people are coming here during this season for some reason. I don't know exactly why. And so it bumps up the prices, and it also takes a lot of hotels. So come Wednesday, the point is that come Wednesday, there's going to be no more rooms available for us. So we're going to have to go somewhere. So it's pretty much going to be, we're going to have to leave this whole Tri-Cities area probably. There's just nowhere for us to be around here. There's nowhere cheap enough. for us to be around here, and all the hotels could be starting to get booked up because, like I said, this is the season for whatever in the heck they do out here. I don't know. So, I mean, it is what it is. We never really wanted to live here in this weird Tri-Cities area, Richland, Kennewick, Pasco area. Anyways, we just happened to come across this place. We were just like looking for somewhere cheap, like for cheaper for hotels, and that had some shopping and for just whatever in case we did decide to move here. But it was never a plan. Like there was never any kind of long-term plan. Oh, we want to go to the Tri-Cities area and live there. We didn't even know about this place until we were in Oregon, and we're like, okay, well, we don't want to stay here in Oregon, so we look around here and we kind of just stumbled upon this place. So we're not sad about that, about having to leave, but it's just like where to go, right? The good news is, if it's a good news, is so we get Social Security for Nano, as I told you guys, and then we get a little bit of welfare money from the state, which is good news, right? And the good news with the welfare money is you could live in any city in the whole state. Whereas in California, that's not the case. The welfare is per county. So if you're in, like we were in San Bernardino County in California, if you're getting welfare there, you have to live in that county. If you want to go to a new county, you got to cancel in one county and reapply in another county. So that's it. So one thing good about Washington is, so basically we can go to any city in the state if we wanted to, right? So that's good, and still get the little bit of welfare money. We get like food stamps, and the Social Security is through the federal government. So whatever state you're in, he could get, my son could get his disability, his Social Security disability. So that's good news too. If by some chance we didn't want to stay in Washington, he could get his Social Security in any. I think even certain countries, you could go to other countries and still get your disability. So that's good. But yeah, we don't. So come Wednesday, we're not going to know where to go. So it's kind of scary because one of the biggest problems is we don't have a car or a vehicle at all, and so any kind of traveling is hard and expensive. See, even though we have bus passes, they're for here. The bus passes aren't for everywhere in the whole state of Washington. They're doing, if you hear that noise, they're doing lawn mowing or whatever out. And just so you can see, it scares my son. Remember, he is autistic. He hates the noise. And so whenever they do that, he plugs his ears in. So the bus pass thing, that's only for this area. I don't know how far it extends, but it's only for like this Tri-Cities area. Of course, they're right there. Can you close the window, Rebecca? So that is also the bad news. If we have to go anywhere out of this area, which we're probably gonna have to, because there's like no hotels that are even remotely cheap out here, let alone, like I said, I don't even know if they're gonna have vacancies. We're gonna have to pay for additional fare. Whether you got to take the Greyhound or Amtrak or whatever it is. So basically the point of that is, what I'm saying is, just traveling is hard and it's expensive. So we're not looking forward to that at all. So yeah, come Wednesday, we don't know where we're gonna go. We don't know where we're gonna go. We don't know what we're gonna do, and we really rely upon this begging every day. Matter of fact, everything is so expensive. Hotel and food and his diapers and just everything that we have to buy. Is we run out of the welfare and Social Security like within the first couple weeks of the month, and we're already at that point to where like, okay, we're out of basically our welfare monies, and so we literally have to beg every day, or we're not gonna have a place to sleep. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Yeah. So there's a couple days until then. Until Wednesday. Today's Monday, so we got today and tomorrow, and then Wednesday morning. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know. Don't know whether to stay in the States or to try a different state. We don't know where to go, and it's so hard to travel. It's so expensive. So, anyways, bad news on bad news. And for everyone, about the get a job. This just goes to show the problems with getting a job. It's like we don't even know where we're going to live. That's why it's so hard with the job, too. It's like, I don't even know where I'm going to sleep from day to day. I don't even know if I'm going to get if we're going to get enough money to have a hotel. We could be sleeping on the street or forced to go to the shelter or whatever it is. And, people are, get a good job. It's like, it's hard to get a job when you don't even know where you're going to live. Come Wednesday, really. We don't know where we're gonna live. So, anyways, that's the news. More bad news, of course. Sorry to everybody who watches the video. Sorry it's always bad news, but that's my life. My life, pretty much since I was a little kid. It's been bad news over and over. Some little good spurts, but anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys next video.